This morning, attorneys for Gregory and Travis McMichael and William Roddy Bryan asked judges in the U.S. Appeals Court to throw out their hate crimes convictions. These three men chased Ahmaud Arbery through the streets of Centilla Shores near Brunswick before Travis shot and killed him. Arbery was 25 years old. He was jogging through the neighborhood. Travis is now serving a life in prison sentence on federal hate crime charges, plus an additional 10 years for openly carrying a gun while committing a violent crime. His father, Gregory McMichael, is also serving a life sentence on hate crime charges with an additional 7 years for openly carrying a gun while committing a violent crime. William Roddy Bryan is also serving a lighter hate crime sentence for 35 years in prison because he was not armed. All three men are also serving life sentences in Georgia state prisons for murder. Arbery's family and supporters gathered outside the courthouse in Atlanta calling for justice. Reporter Khalil Maycock is bringing us more on what happened today.
A rally outside of the federal courthouse in Atlanta. They stand against the attorneys for the men who killed Ahmaud Arbery, who want to throw out their client's federal hate crime convictions. You can see the people gathering behind Arbery's family. I called Marcus Arbery Sr., who's in Atlanta for what he called a big day. What are your thoughts on them trying to get that hate crime conviction thrown out?
Three white racial hateful men, and they think that just because they're white, they think they're always right.
In February 2020, Greg and Travis McMichael and William Roddy Bryan chased Ahmaud through the streets of Centilla Shores neighborhood. The McMichaels told police they saw a man running and wanted to talk to him about recent burglaries in the area. Bryan recorded the incident on his phone, showing Travis shooting Ahmaud in the street. All three men were convicted of murder in 2021 and of hate crimes in 2022. Today in court, defense attorneys argued why the hate crime convictions should be thrown out. A.J. Balbo, attorney for Greg, argued there was not sufficient evidence to prove his client committed a hate crime under the civil rights statute. J. Pete Theodison, attorney for Bryan, argued the point of kidnapping. He said the government didn't argue why his client would want to do this and what would be his personal benefit. Amy Lee Copeland, attorney for Travis, argued the government didn't prove the streets of Centilla Shores subdivision where the killing happened was a public road.
Very technical arguments. In my opinion, they're pretty weak.
Curtis Fallgetter is a former federal prosecutor. He's tried cases before in the 11th Circuit. And Fallgetter says he believes it's hard to get a conviction overturned in the 11th Circuit. He estimates it's below 5%. Why would an attorney want to get the hate crime conviction overturned, especially if they already have a murder conviction that stands?
Well, as a lawyer, you're always trying to do the best for your client, and if you can get a conviction set aside, even if there are others out there, you want to get them reversed.
A reversal Arbery Sr. says he doesn't want.
100% justice for a moment.
Khalil Maycock, Channel 4, the local station.